In this video, I'm going to share some tips on dip powder overlay. Is it suitable for all nail types? How to make it last longer and how to make it glossy at the end. And also review this kit by Saviland dipping powder system. Coming up. Hey guys, this is Anastasia. Let's open up this kit. We have a manual here, 20 colors of dipping powders and base coat, activator, top coat and brush saver. Each jar is 10 milliliters. We have the name of the color on the bottom. And also each jar has this protective seal. And looks like the colors are going to be all bright and pretty. These bottles are super light and they also have numbers, so you will always know which one you need to use first. So we have a base coat, then we need to use activator, and we will seal it with the top coat. And in case your brush gets clogged of the base coat, you can also use a brush saver. Also I have this kit dip powder recycling system. We have a small file and an orange wood stick. We have 2 trays. Oh, okay. So when you're working with a dipping powder, you can use this. So the excess powder is going right here. And then you can take it and put it back into the jar. Looks cool. So we're going to try this today. So it includes 2 trays and both of them have like 2 sections. And also 2 additional. Plus we have this soft brush which we are going to need to clean the excess powder from the top. Let's do some swatches. To do this I need to apply base coat and then simply pour the tip into the jar. And wow, this powder is so fine. It means that we will be able to apply the color very thin. For me personally, this is a great advantage because I don't like bulky looking application. It looks like most colors with glitter will need 2 coats, while regular colors, most of them are okay with just 1 coat. This is the full swatch of the collection. We have bright white color, we have few pastel shades, glitter shades, so I applied the 1 coat first and then I applied the second one on glitter one and sealed them with the top coat. Let's do dip powder overlay on nails. This is my model for today. Also, she is my personal assistant. And wow, her manicure looks so fresh, even though it's been 2 weeks. Can you imagine, guys, that some people are so lucky to have their 2-week manicure look so great? She used to have soft gel extensions with hard gel overlay and then simply she filed them shorter. So the only way to take it off is to file it off. So I'm using carbide bit with green abrasive mark. When doing dip powder overlay, you need to understand that this product is technically acrylic. And even though acrylic is perfect for nail extensions, when it comes for overlays, it may not work for all nail types. I would not recommend this for extremely damaged, thin nails or people who have hyperhidrosis, which is the condition of highly excessive sweat. Other than that, you're good to go. Tanya have standard, healthy, normal nails, so they are going to perfectly work for dip powder overlay. Nail prep is very similar to gel manicure or extensions. First I apply dehydrator and let dry. Then we need to use base coat. Saviland Dip Base Coat has very thin consistency, and for me this is great because you can easily apply a thin coat and it will allow you to have a thin coat of powder too. But do not spend too much time applying it because it is an air-cured product and eventually it is going to cure. Dip the nail into the jar and now I will show you a little trick on how to fix it if something went wrong. So this is very common when the free edge got a little bit messed up because the product is not fully dry. And you can fix it right away with your finger, but you need to wear gloves at this point. If you do it right away, the product is not cured yet and this is super easy to fix. Then we need to apply the second coat. Whenever you apply a base coat, make sure it's close to the cuticle but not touching this, as well as the sidewalls. And if the layer is thin, the powder will have a thin coat too, and looks like we have this problem on the free edge again, and you need to fix it really quick. Looks like it worked, yay! Let's proceed to the next nail. You cannot apply deep powder base coat on a few nails, because it is going to cure in a matter of a few seconds, so you need to apply the base coat and dip it into the powder right away. Make sure that the nail is not touching the bottom or the walls of the jar. After dipping, do not rush. Wait for 2 to 3 seconds and then gently take off the excess with a brush. The brush you're using should be super soft, otherwise it may smudge the application. When applying second coat, make sure that you clean the excess powder from the previous coat, otherwise your base coat brush may get clogged. If you accidentally missed some spots on the first coat, do not worry. You will have the second chance. So when applying base coat second time, make sure you cover the entire surface of the nail. The most important part when doing deep powder overlay is the prep. If you do it wrong, you may experience some product lifting. And another part is base coat application. Try to apply thin and even coat. All deep powder systems have different setting time, and Saviland have medium setting time, which is perfect for beginners because you actually have some time to fix the problems. Let me show you how it works. I dip the nail into the powder, and even though I apply the base coat pretty well, we still see a couple of small bumps. And after you take off the excess powder, you need to push it, and this is how you can level the surface with your finger. See? Now it looks much better. Of course, we could just ignore it, apply the activator, wait until it's fully cured, and then file, shape and buff the nails. This way it is going to be so much faster, and we always want to save time, right? We decided to do this manicure using deep powder Saviland Kit and mostly blue shades, because blue is the favorite Tanya's color. So we used some glitter. We already did some sky light blue nails, and then we are going to do another nail with a darker color of blue. Since Saviland base coat is medium setting product, you do not need to worry that you will not have enough time to dip the nail into the powder. So you can apply the base coat and then you have another couple seconds and then you can dip the nail. What I'm saying is that with some products you need to apply the base coat and just rush to apply the powder, and even then sometimes we have the empty spots because it's already dry. Here you will not have this problem because it allows you to have some time to fix everything. By the way, if some product accidentally goes into the skin area or you would like to fix the cuticle line, it's not perfect, you can also use orange wood stick. But do it right away, once you take off the excess powder, because this is when you will have this 4 to 5 seconds to fix things like this. With one coat, this color is a bit transparent, but since I already did the swatches, I know that this color looks amazing with 2 coats. It's beautiful blue electric color. Oh no, I was rushing and didn't wait enough time to dip the nail and have this problem on the free edge again, and this is how I quickly fix it so no one is going to know. So this is how this tray system works. You simply pour the leftover powder back into the jar. This is how the nails look like after application. I think it's pretty good, but I'm going to show you a trick on how to make them super shiny and glossy. First, we need to let them cure. Apply activator and wait for about 2 minutes. By the way, before applying activator, please do not let your clients do anything with their hands, such as go to the bathroom or look for something in their purse, because the product is not fully cured at this point. Then we set the timer for 2 minutes. After this, I'm going to slightly buff the nails. Even though the surface is already pretty good, after applying the powder on top, you can still see that it is a little porous. And even if you did a great job at application, I think a slight shaping of the sidewalls and free edge is going to make the shape a little better. And if you buff the surface, this is the secret of getting a high shine, because I noticed that so many nail technicians are having problems and questions about dip powder system, that once they apply the top coat, it's not too shiny. It also depends on the product you are using, but another secret is to buff the surface really good. Then we need to clean the dust. I usually ask my client to wash their hands, and then we're going to apply the top coat. Usually one coat is not enough, so do not apply too much. It is better to apply 2 thin coats rather than 1 thick coat, and it is not even going to cure. Top coat is air cured too, so you just need to apply first coat, wait for about a minute, and then apply the second one. And this is how we get this beautiful glossy shine. Even though that I do more gel manicures than dip powder overlays, I have to say that this method have disadvantages, such as you do not need a lamp and it is so quick. Tanya was also surprised how quickly I made this. Link to Dip Powder Kit by Saviland will be in the description box. Let me know, guys, what do you think? Do you do dip powder overlays or maybe offer it to your clients? Thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time here on my channel, consider subscribing, as I post new tutorials and product reviews just like this one every week. See you in my next one. Goodbye!